Last week, I made some great progress on the loop. Today, we're going to finish this thing, so let's jump right into it. I took it outside to spray paint, but as usual, the doggos had other plans. I'm painting this thing orange because it looks like an oversized Hot Wheels track. 8-year-old me used to set up the coolest jumps and loops for my cars. Some things never change. From the ski jump marble machine, I learned that poster paper makes a great surface for marbles to roll on. There's little to no friction, so the marbles just fly. The paper has some weight to it as well, so it smooths out any bumps on the track surface. I overlapped the pieces a bit so there wouldn't be a lip to catch the marbles. I lightly hot glued all the pieces down on the side edges. Any test from before wouldn't have worked as well because of the lack of a clean rolling surface. Now with the paper on, I could do an honest test. Yes. I started working on the pathway that'll take the marbles from the lift to the top of the drop, trying to not lose very much altitude in the process. Using some 4x4s and various shims, I boosted up the loop so the top of the drop met up perfectly with the connecting ramp. There's a sudden transition going into the drop. While the slope leading to it is gradual, marbles tend to have a mind of their own, and would likely take that chance to fly away. I need them to stay on track, so I built a drop guide with some wood and acrylic to keep everything on line. The acrylic helps guide it while also making the marbles more visible. I plan to use a range of marble sizes on this machine, including golf balls, so I set this guide to allow all those to fit. I finished adding the barriers to the upper ramp and ran some tests. I have to admit, I was a bit advantageous with the scale of the loop. The entire loop and drop ramp are a little larger than I had planned, which means the track is now lower than the entrance to the lift. I have to use the remaining kinetic energy of the marbles to bring them back up so they can make it to the lift. So that's what I built next. I ran some tests, and some of the golf balls were bouncing back. I tried a few different dampeners on the wall to see what could stop the bounce, but nothing was a clear solution. Since I couldn't use a material to alter the marble path, I decided to use some geometry instead. An angled surface will ricochet the marbles downwards into the 1/4-inch luan, where their momentum will get stopped. I built a large enough surface to handle all the marbles no matter which direction they come from. This new double hit is a little loud, so to tone it down, I added some orange foam. Though when I ran some tests, I found out that this foam is a little bouncy, so I just removed the foam from the bottom. Now the marbles stop when they hit the flat surface and roll to where they're supposed to go, instead of bouncing all over the place. At the moment, the configuration of nails is too small to allow golf balls to roll to the lift. I made a short track to lay on top so the balls could bypass the nails and go straight to the lift. This part will only be used for the golf balls. I ran some more tests. This marble machine was working great. After initial tests of the loop, I was a little skeptical that I would be able to make it into a full circuit. Any kink that slows a marble's momentum in the loop or jump would prevent it from making it all the way. But with a little ingenuity, I got it to work. The last thing to add is some poster paper to the upwards ramp. And now, this thing is done. Next week will be a cinematic video of all this in action. Should be fun. Okay, that's it for now. See ya.
Without fail. Drop it. Drop it. Okay. Got it.